and emptied her bag onto the sand. With her hands, she dug 8 holes in a circle in the sand and set the stub candles inside them, a disembodied set of crow's feet in the center. She kissed Andy again and pushed him backward to relax on the ground. Then, with a smile, she got up again and walked along the waterline until she found what she needed. Returning to the circle, she threaded a twine of seaweed in and out around the perimeter of the candles. Andy watched as she set more things inside the circle center, leaves and hair and bits of dark gnarled stuff that could have been flesh or vegetable. He wasn't sure and didn't want to know. Cassie lit the candles, which, despite the protection of sitting deep in the sand wells she'd dug, flickered fast in the night breeze. She sat back on her haunches then and surveyed her work. After a moment, she nodded and reached into her leather handbag to withdraw a knife. Not your standard kitchen steak knife, or even a Street Fighter switchblade. No, this was something special. The blade tapered to its point in a curve that mimicked the swell of an ocean wave. Its dark wood handle was decorated in strange, jagged characters surrounding a blood-red stone. "Now we're ready," Cassie said. Her eyes danced with the reflection of flames. "Tell me what to do," Andy said. He hated how his voice sounded small against the whisper of the surf. Somewhere, a nightbird cried, in pain or victory. It was impossible to tell. "We have the elements of air, fire, earth, and water in our circle, as well as the seeds of life and death. Now we add the elements of blood and passion to complete the spell. Don't you need to say something or wave a wand or—" Cassie laughed. "I'll say a few things as we fuck, but really, the magic is in the combination. The trigger is my will and us being together." She leaned forward to kiss him, and Andy's eyes rolled back. God, she tasted good in his mouth. When she broke the embrace, she set the knife between them and stripped off her shirt, motioning for him to do the same. Then she stood, shucked her jeans, shimmied out of a pair of pink bikini panties, and they sat again, naked on the ground. Andy shivered as his butt touched the grit of the cold sand. "Give me your hand," she whispered, and he did. "Give me your life," she said, and drew the blade across his palm. Andy winced, but didn't say anything as the blood welled. She sliced a cut in her own palm, and then pressed their hands together, holding their arms out over the center of the circle of flame. "My life and yours," she whispered. When she relaxed her grip, drops of their mingled blood splattered the totems in the sand. Then Cassie's breasts were warm against Andy's chest, and he was on his back, her hair curtaining his face, her mouth sucking in his tongue with a hunger he'd never known. He grew hard against her, and in moments she rolled him over so that now he was on top, and whispered, "Now, Andy, now." Andy slid against the velvet skin of her thighs and felt the warmth of her against him. He pressed and shifted and felt a momentary pang of fear. What if he couldn't find the way inside her? And then warmth engulfed him, and he was there. The feeling was amazing, as if a liquid hand had slipped around his cock, teasing and taunting him in a way real hands could never attempt. He pressed against her, trying to find his way deeper, closer to her. He kissed her, pushing into her mouth. She returned the probe of his tongue, but then her eyes flared, and she pressed him back. "Harder," she demanded. "Make me feel you."